America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
This is episode 49 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name's Joe Parisi. The way we play on this show is I give you 3 fast-paced rounds of pop culture trivia, 7 questions in each round, just 5 seconds between questions to think of the answers. And at the end of each round, I go right back over everything I just asked, and I give you all the answers. The categories for the rounds on today's episode will be baseball movies, music, and then television. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1, baseball movies. Question 1. Junior high student Henry Rowengartner pitches for what major league team in the 1993 movie Rookie of the Year? Question 2. Name this 1992 movie. Jack Elliott is nearing the end of his baseball career and gets traded to the Chunichi Dragons in Japan's Central Baseball League. Tom Selleck starred as Jack Elliott. Name the film. Question 3. In The Sandlot, the grown-up version of what character is the film's narrator? Question 4. Name the actor who played sports writer Max Mercy in The Natural. Question 5. Name the character played by Ray Liotta in Field of Dreams. Question 6. In the movie Major League, what team were the Indians playing against in the final game of the movie? And question 7. Who played Cubs broadcaster Cliff Murdoch in the movie Rookie of the Year? That's going to do it for round number 1. Let's see how well you knew these baseball movies. Question 1. The 7th question kind of gives this one away. Junior high school student Henry Rowengartner pitches for what Major League Baseball team in the 1993 movie Rookie of the Year? That's the Chicago Cubs. Question 2. Name this 1992 movie. Jack Elliott is nearing the end of his baseball career and gets traded to the Chunichi Dragons in Japan's Central Baseball League. Tom Selleck starred as Jack Elliott. Name the film. That's called Mr. Baseball. Question 3. In The Sandlot, the grown-up version of which character is the film's narrator? Scotty Smalls. Question 4. Name the actor who played sports writer Max Mercy in The Natural. That's Robert Duvall. Question 5. Name the character played by Ray Liotta in Field of Dreams. That's Shoeless Joe Jackson. Question 6. In the movie Major League, what team were the Indians playing against in the final game of the movie? That's the New York Yankees. And question 7. Who played Cubs broadcaster Cliff Murdoch in the movie Rookie of the Year? The answer is John Candy, and there's a cool story behind that. He's in the movie quite a bit, but he went uncredited. He wasn't even originally going to be in the film for budgetary reasons. But once the studio saw the almost finished film, all edited together, they liked it a lot and felt like it was going to be successful and make some money, so they agreed to go ahead and hire and pay John Candy. So then they went and shot all his parts.
Round 2.
Round 2 is a music round. Question 1. She thinks she missed the train to Mars. She's out back counting stars. Name the alternative rock band behind the modest 1995 hit song, Stars. Question 2. Taylor Hawkins is the drummer for what hugely famous rock band? Question 3. Sid Vicious was a member of what prominent punk band? Question 4. Name the actor and television personality behind Lonely Swedish, aka the Bum Bum song. Question 5. What is the title of the song that Vanilla Ice contributes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze? Name the song. Question 6. Oingo Boingo appears on screen in the 1986 Rodney Dangerfield comedy Back to School. In the film, what song do they perform? And question 7. In 1953, Gayla Peavy was 10 years old, and she recorded the vocals to a now famous Christmas song. Name the song. That's going to do it for the music round. Let's check your answers. Question 1. She thinks she missed the train to Mars. She's out back counting stars. Name the alternative rock band behind this modest 1995 hit song, Stars. That band was called Hum. It was from their album, You'd Prefer an Astronaut. You may remember that album cover. It had a zebra on the front of it. Question 2. Taylor Hawkins is the drummer for what hugely famous rock band? That would be Foo Fighters. Taylor was actually Alanis Morissette's drummer throughout the early 90s. He can actually be seen in a few of her music videos from the Jagged Little Pill era. Question 3. Sid Vicious was a member of what prominent punk band? Sex Pistols. Question 4. Name the actor and television personality behind Lonely Swedish, aka the Bum Bum song. That is Tom Green. Question 5. What is the title of the song that Vanilla Ice contributes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze? Name the song. Remember, he appeared on screen at the very end of that movie? That song was called Ninja Rap. Very creative. Question 6. Oingo Boingo appears on screen in the 1986 Rodney Dangerfield comedy Back to School. In the film, what song do they perform? Dead Man's Party. And question 7. In 1953, Gayla Peavy was 10 years old, and she recorded the vocals to a now famous Christmas song. Name the song. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Round 3.
Your third and final round on this episode is a television round. Question 1. In what year did the American version of The Office end its 9-season run? What year? Question 2. What network gave us the show Ray Donovan? Question 3. In the HBO series Girls, Lena Dunham plays the main character Hannah. What was Hannah's last name? Question 4. What TV personality did tabloid TV talk show host Maury Povich marry in 1984? Question 5. Name the actor who plays Fiona Gallagher on the Showtime series Shameless. Question 6. Starting in the show's 4th season, Johnny Galecki played David on Roseanne. What is David's last name? And question 7. In what city was the first season of MTV's The Real World filmed in? That does it for round number 3. Let's check those answers. Question 1. In what year did the American version of The Office end its 9-season run? 2013. Question 2. What network gave us the show Ray Donovan? That would be Showtime. Question 3. In the HBO series Girls, Lena Dunham played the main character Hannah. What was Hannah's last name? Horvath. Hannah Horvath. Question 4. What TV personality did tabloid TV talk show host Maury Povich marry in 1984? Connie Chung. Question 5. Name the actor who plays Fiona Gallagher on the Showtime series Shameless. Emmy Rossum. Question 6. Starting in the show's 4th season, Johnny Galecki played David on Roseanne. What was David's last name? Healy. David Healy. And question 7. In what city was the first season of MTV's The Real World filmed? That was filmed in New York. The cast members on that first season, you may remember some of them. There was Becky, Andre, Heather, Julie, Norman, Eric Neese, who went on to become a MTV personality, and Kevin, who was the oldest guy on the show. He was like a poet and a writer and a teacher. Thanks for listening to episode 49 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name's Joe Parisi. You can find these shows anywhere you get your podcasts, whether it be iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play. And finally, a quick plug. If you happen to be in the St. Louis area where this show is produced, I actually host and MC a lot of Trivia Night fundraising events around town. If you're ever involved in the planning and organizing of one of these events, I would love to chat with you and talk about coming out to MC your event. You can reach me through my website, joeparisivoiceover.com. I have a blast doing those things. Lots of school fundraisers these days put on these trivia nights, and they'll get a couple hundred people in the room. I get on the microphone, I host the event, I read all the trivia questions, keep the event running smooth, and a lot of times when these events are over at the end of the night, they have raised thousands of dollars for the school or whatever the organization is. It's really cool. So trivia nights, if you ever find yourself on the committee that's planning and organizing one of these events, reach out to me. I'd love to come out and host your event. joeparisivoiceover.com. Thanks so much for listening, guys. This has been America's Pop Culture Trivia Show, episode 49. I will talk to you again real soon.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.